Welcome to the Vcard Global Workshop. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to build a Vcard for an employee at the Winterhawks, which is a hockey team. And this is a card that I think will be very helpful for us in a few ways. It will show you what you can do with your business. It will also show you what a corporation can do, and choosing a sports team I thought would be a fun way of showing that. So we're gonna go through today. We're gonna build our card. You're gonna learn how to add video. We're gonna add an event. I'm gonna show you how to use the Vcard Global mobile app. So let's get started. We've got our card, which is very basic, and this may be what your card looks like today. It's just blue and yellow, and there's not much on it. If you, and it only takes a few minutes to turn this into a great card. So what you first want to do is look for the owner link at the bottom, and let's click on that. This takes you to the Vcard Global login page, where you can log in to your back office. So I'm going to log in right now. And this will allow me to get in. Okay, so this is my back office, and if you're new to Vcard and you're just trying this out, I want to point out that this is where you can log in to upgrade as well. So you can become a Vcard advisor and get 2 Vcards plus a 3rd Vcard, which you can use to market your business for $149 a year. And you also get to participate in the shared revenue plan. So that's fabulous. That's a great deal. 2 cards you get for $119 a year. And if you only need 1 card, you can get that for $69 a year. So this is an excellent value. As you will soon see, everything that you can do with Vcard, it's a fabulous, powerful marketing tool. Now, right over here on the right-hand side, edit your Vcard. We're going to design and edit our Vcard. We're going to click on this button. This takes us into our Vcard dashboard. Now you who are brand new to Vcard will automatically be taken into what's called the Vcard Wizard, which is our step-by-step process. This is, I'm going to have to jump over to another screen here and take you directly into that wizard. So from the dashboard, I'm going to click on the card we're going to edit today. And then if for some reason the wizard doesn't come up for you, if you ever want to get into it, just look for this blue button, the Setup Wizard. And I'm going to click on that, and we'll start the process here. So there's 4 steps to the Setup Wizard. The first step, we're going to add contact info, and then we're going to add our social media, and we'll also upload a photo, a logo, and we'll choose a design. And you can do this yourself. Anyone can do this. It's very easy to do. So we're going to click on Get Started. And as you'll see, your first and last name will already be entered in here, and that's just because of the sign-up process that already gets set up for you. Your email address will be here, and then you'll need to put in your business name. And you can put in your title. And you'll put in an address for your business. So I'm going to go and just copy and paste the address. I've got it over here. I don't remember it by heart. There we go. Now, this is a P.O. box. If it were a street address, then what I would probably do is I would use our Map It button feature. Our Map It button feature is right here. You click on this toggle, Show Map It button. That allows people to map directly to the location of your business. So it opens up the navigation technologies on your phone and takes people right to you. So for a P.O. box, I don't need the Map It button, so I'm going to keep it unchecked. And if you work from home, what I recommend is you leave the address blank, leave the street address blank, but at least put in the city, your state, or your region, the country you're in, just to allow people to know what part of the country you're in. And then we've got your website. Now, in truth, Vcard can be your website. You don't need anything else. But we're going to put in the Portland Winterhawks website right now. And then we've got your phone number. As you can see, it's very hard to read. there aren't any dashes here. So what I recommend is let's add some dashes. Let's make this more readable. I'm just going to make my screen just a little bit bigger for you so you can all see that a little easier. There we go. You have the option to put additional phone numbers here, and I've got some other phone numbers here. I'm just going to go grab and put them in here. We've got a fax number that I'm going to go and grab and just paste that in here. And then I also have another phone number for work that I'm going to put in here. So put in your phone numbers. Now these, I'm going to make them all consistent and put the dashes instead of the dots. But I do like that they've got them broken up there. Now this is your contact information. You can change this contact information at any time. The wonderful thing about Vcard is when you update this information, anyone that you've ever shared your Vcard with will have your up-to-date current information. So like I always tell folks, Vcard is for life. Vcard will travel you from one career to the next if you're changing careers, like often people do. If you move across the country or across the planet, it will also, you can change your address, you can change your phone number, change your email, and people will be able to find you and stay in touch. So let's continue to the next section here where we're going to aggregate all of our social media. We've got 16 different social media that you can add here. The easiest thing to do is just go to the social media page that you want to add, like I'm on the Winterhawks Facebook page, highlight the URL path, the whole URL path, copy it, right click to copy it, and then go back over here, right click and paste that in. And let's do that here. We've got also their Twitter page, right click, copy, and jump back over, and we're gonna right click and paste that in. Same with Instagram, right click, copy, jump back over here, and right click, paste. They also have a YouTube channel. We'll take their YouTube channel, right click, copy this information, and jump back over here, find YouTube, and paste it in. So aggregate all of your social media in one place. And then we have, this is for your chat profiles like Skype, anything that you use for communication, your WhatsApp, your Zoom meeting information, your WeChat information, your Join.me meeting information. All of this can go here and so people can easily reach you wherever you are. The next section is for your important links. And this is a section where you can add links that are a resource for your business. For example, a real estate agent here would add a link here to their listings. So they might put residential listings and then link to like Redfin. If you want to add more than one link, you've got this plus sign and it opens up. You could add a portfolio. This is great for our contractors. This is great for artists. The book now, you can link to an online scheduler like Schedulicity. So you just type in a call to action like, book an appointment online here and then have a link to it. We've got purchase my book, not just for authors. This can be for teachers. Imagine putting all your books here that they need to get, or if you're a coach, imagine all the books that you can put here and then have a link to those where they can be purchased. And if it's your affiliate link, you can make some money on that too. We've got shop online, which is for online stores, eBay, Etsy, Amazon. Your distributor website stores can go in here as well. The police support is for your nonprofits and your churches and anything that's important that you support. It can also be for like a Kickstarter campaign that you have a friend involved, or a GoFundMe that you're supporting. Could be for just a fundraiser. You could put like a Race for the Cure, please sponsor me by December 12th, and then put a link to your sponsorship page. And anything that doesn't fit here in the important links section, we've got additional sites. So again, here's another place that adds these links. Easy way to add links to your Vcard. They go right there on the bottom of the home page. We'll continue to the next section here where we're going to load our photo and our logo. I'm going to add a photo now. So I'm going to upload this from my computer. And I just need to go to the folder where that's saved. The photo will show on your card, and it will also show when you share your card with someone. So if you share your card by text, The text message will have the photo of you in it. In most cases, some carriers don't support that, but most of them do. So imagine you send out a text message, it has your photo in it. You send someone an email, an email, it will also have your photo in it. And we've got a few ways of sharing the card, which I'll show you. So when you download the card into the Vcard app, your photo is downloaded, as well as if you were just to download it onto your phone, your photo would be added too. So let's add our logo as well. We're going to upload a logo now, and here we go. And we name our file and save it, and then let's continue on here. Now this is fun. We get to design our card. So you can see that our card has come together, and oops, and we'll be able to resize that logo a bit and make it a little smaller if we want. But you can see all our information is here now, our social media, and we did this in just a few minutes. So you can do that too. And now you get the fun part, which is to choose which design you like. Click on any of the designs we have here, and then you can change the button color by just clicking on there. So that's kind of nice, actually, the red and white here. You can do different designs. We could do black. That's kind of fun too. We could try that and see how that works. I think I like that. But we've got lots of different designs to choose from, different button styles here. You can see we've got these bigger buttons, and we've got oval buttons as well. So there's lots of things. There's something for everyone here. And you can also customize your card to have whatever it is that your branding is. You can customize and change the background color. You can put a background image here. You can change the font colors too. So let's go back here. Maybe I'll just do this one for now. It's not bad. Start with that and we'll move forward. So I'm going to click Finish. And that is the Vcard Wizard that I just walked you through. We're back now on your Vcard homepage, which again, here's that wizard button if for some reason you want to go through it again. There's a few things I should point out here. If you're new to Vcard and you haven't set up the Vcard Global Mobile app, I really recommend you do so. And I've got here this is my Vcard name right here. It says I'm editing Vicky Demo, and here's my security code. This is what you need to set up the Vcard Global Mobile app. And the Vcard Global Mobile app is something that you can use for sharing your card, storing contacts, just create some productivity and efficiency in your business. So I am in the process here of seeing if I can bring that up. And there it is. Great. All right, so I'll just show you the app here, how you log into it, because a lot of people want to know, how do I get into the app? So after you've downloaded it from either the Play Store, Google Play, or from iTunes, you just log in here. You type in your Vcard name. So this is my Vicky Demo. And then I'm going to put in my security code, 68398. This, by logging in here under this name and security code, what this means is for Vicky, she can log in on any device and always get into her contacts, into her information. So if we click on this right here, view your card, let's click on Vicky's card. So this has, all of her contact information. Let's scroll down here, and you can see here we have view Vcard, download contact. If I download her contact, it will download it into my phone. So if I click on that, and that has downloaded into my phone, I can click on view card, and this will open up her card for me to view as well. And there is her card. Pretty nice. And I can click done here. And if I want to share the contact, I click share. Now I can share by email or text. Let's just do by text so you can see this right away. It's kind of fun. And then you put in the phone number of the person you want to share it with. And we send it off. And it will come right back to us here. And you'll see exactly what it looks like. There we go. And so there you can see here, I've got her picture that comes through. Isn't that nice? And then there's a link to her card as well as a nice message. And you can control this message in the app as well. I'll show you that in just a second. Let me just show you a few cards on how you add them to the app. So I'm going to click here. So let's see here. All right, so let's add James's card. I've got this introduction card here that he gave me. It's pretty nice. He has his own custom message that he put in here as well. I click on this. This user is not in your contacts. Do you wish to add this? So I can click add, and then it automatically adds it to my contacts, and I can go and view James's information here. The other way that I can do this though is if I go back over to my messages here, he has another card, a second card here. If I click on that, this user is not. Do you want to add it to your list? Well, I don't have to add it to my list. I can also just click on this, View Vcard. So I'm going to click on View Vcard. It opens it up, and I can view the card, and I can talk to James there. And I can say, all right, James, you know, yeah, I'd like to be one. I'd like you in my contacts. And then I can click this button at the top, Add to Contacts. So I can automatically add him to my list of contacts. Now, and then I can go to James's profile. Now, one of the things that's great about Vcard here is I have a few options here. With James's contact, I can view his card, which we've just done. I can download the contact into the native contacts on my phone, which I could do if I wanted to. I can share the contact by, let's just click on share, by email or text or QR code. So this just makes it really easy for you to promote other people's businesses. They can promote yours, you can promote theirs. And I could actually even create a custom message. So when I share James's card to someone, I can do a nice little intro for James, and I can have a custom message. And I'll show you that in just a second. The other thing is let's click follow right here, follow contact. I'm going to follow James. This allows me to follow James, and James now, when James adds a new, if he adds an event to his card, if he adds a coupon, I will receive a notification in here, and I'll be able to see what that's about. Now, you also have the ability, if you start adding lots of cards, to put people in groups, to create groups, and you have the ability to add notes to all of your contacts in here as well. So let's go back here. I want to show you. I'm going to click on the Home tab here, right down here. I want to show you the Settings tab. Here's our settings right here. I'll click on that. And then I want to show you here, Manage Messaging when Sharing. Okay, let's click on that. So this is the custom, where you can create that custom message for your card, your husband's, your spouse's card, you know, for a partner's card that you're, any type of person, any type of message you want to do, you can do. So right here, the very top is a pencil. So you can create a new custom message. You can edit the default message by just clicking on this. But let's just create one to start. You click on the edit button, and then you can put the title here. I can say James's card. So if I want to promote James's card, I would just have a little something that tells me what that card, what that is. Then I can write my custom message that I want to share here, right? And just put my message in, type it all up, and then I will say done and save this. Okay. Now, I can edit it too just by clicking on it. I can go back and edit it. But now if I want to go back and let's say I'm going to share James's card. I click on James. And now I want to share contact, and I'm going to share by text. Look at this. It gives me a choice. So I can choose to use a default message that I've created. This is about creating efficiency for you. You've got this nice intro message that you can use, and you can proceed. You can do this by email. You can do it by text. When you email someone, it will send also the VCF file, which means that they can download it directly into Outlook or directly into their phone. Let me just go back here. I'm going to cancel this out. There was one other thing that I wanted to show you. Let's go here to Vicky's card again and view it. On the card itself now, you have some options as well. So if you were to click the download card right here, this is going to download all of her contact information directly into the phone. So if you share your card with someone who doesn't have Vcard's app, okay, they're not part of Vcard, they can still take down your contact. They just will download it directly into their phone by clicking this button. And if they want to refer you to someone, okay, and they don't have the app, they can simply click Share Vcard, and they put in let's see, there it goes. And then you would just put an email address here. And what this does is this sends a really nice message to the person who gets the email. It has Vicky's picture on it. It has an intro, an introduction, welcome message, that this is her Vcard, and that she's happy to have met you. And then it also includes what's called the VCF file, which is that download file, which you can download directly into the contacts. So that is just a nice thing here, just a really nice feature that that we have. So if I can type here tonight, I will just put that in. It's a really dynamic. We're looking, we've got other ways too that we're going to bring about to help you share your card with other people and promote your business. So I just wanted to give you a few tricks there and show you how the app works. And now with that, I will send us back over into the editor. So I can show you how you can add more things to your card and what other things you can do. So right here, we've got some functions that I should point out. One of them is you can show footer links at the bottom of your card. So some people have like 20, 30 pages, and that will add links at the bottom. So if I click that, you can see it shows the home page. That's all we have right now. If you need to remove the Get a Vcard Like Mine button from your card, you can do that by just toggling this, and now it removes that button. And then the other one is the Follow Me button. So if I click on Follow Me here, now that allows people to follow me. If that's unchecked, they can't follow you. So if you want people to follow you, you need to make sure that that is checked. That's toggle, and that will work. So that's a few things here on our editor homepage. We click on the Contact Info tab. This just repeats what we did in the wizard. It's just your contact information. You update it here. It updates on everybody on your card and everybody's card who you've ever shared it with. Your social media links, the same thing. You can update them here. And then we can also change out your picture or your logo. The design and color is the same thing I showed you earlier as well, where you choose a design. So this is where you change your design. And then we click on the page editor. And this is a few things. This is the real power of Vcard. This is where you can build that personal website I was talking about. And first thing I should point out, since we just were on design, right here, let's click on Customize Theme. This customized theme takes you into the place where you can change out background colors if you want. You can put a background image. You can change button colors, menu colors, your text colors. So you can do that, and you can save it. You can do holiday themes if you want. You can put a holiday card up, and then you can save it for next year. You can change out your design anytime you want to. So that is Customize Your Theme. And now let me show you how to add a few pages. So we've got our home page that we're on, but let's add a few more pages. So we're going to add events. I just click on this Add Page button. You can have tickets. Shop. So they have an online store. I'm going to add a contact page. And there's so much that you can do here. This allows you to add as many pages as you want. You have the ability to move pages up and down using these little arrows here. So all I'm doing is I click, I drag, and I drop. And that allows you to move your pages up and down. If you need to redo, if you want to change the name of a page, you don't like online store, you can say shop online, right? So you can change the name, and you just click change, and that automatically changes the page. So that is how you manage your pages. Over here in the center column, this is where we manage our content. And like if I go back to the home page here, I say, I think that logo is just a little big, so I can make it a little bit smaller. What I'm doing is I'm dragging this right-hand corner box. You can make things larger, you can drag things smaller. I'm just clicking and dragging to make that smaller. And so my card here looks pretty good. I can add some more information to my card by clicking on any of these little add new block links. So let's say I click on add new block. And this gives you, look at all these blocks we've got. We've got some great choices of things to add to the card. The most common ones that you will use is your text block, your image block, your photo gallery, and your YouTube. Tonight we'll also add a contact form and we'll add an event. So what I'm going to do right now is show you YouTube, because that's a real important one. You know, people won't always read what you have to say, but they will watch your video. And if you can do just a little video about you, a little 30-second, 60-second at most video where you're just talking to the camera and telling people who you are and why you're in business and what your value is, your value proposition, you know, basically your 30-second elevator's pitch. Those are really powerful, and they can, adding those to your vCard is just a fabulous thing to do. So you can take your video on your phone and upload it right onto YouTube, and then you can download it here. We can embed it. What I'm going to do now is I've got a YouTube video here of highlights from the last game. And when you go to a YouTube video, look for this share button, okay? Click on share. And then you're going to look for the word embed. Embed, it's right down here. I'm going to click on embed. And this will pull up the video you want to add to your card. You want to make sure you unclick this actually. This toggle here, it says show suggested video when the video finishes. And I've untoggled that because if I don't, what happens is when this video finishes, it will start to show other videos, and they're not necessarily videos I want people to see. So make sure it only shows your video and make sure that's untoggled. Then let's copy our iframe code. This is our embed code here. Right click, I'm going to copy that, bring it back over to vCard, right click and paste that code in, and then I just click add. And we've added our first block. So that's a good start here. Let's go over and let's add some more information. And let's see what I've got over here. I've got some things that I put together. So we're going to add an event here that's coming up, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So we'll come back over here. I think first what I want to do is add a little block for it. So we'll do a text block is what we'll do first, and then we'll add information about the event. So what I'm going to do is go to events, click on that page, and then I'm going to add a page block here, add a new block, and I'll click on text. This is a simple text editor, okay? And you can type in here, or you can copy and paste, like I'm copying and pasting from Word right now. When you right click, you get this. This is what I was looking for, but if you right click right next to the cursor here, you will get this ability to copy and paste. So I'm going to paste in my text here. And then I'm probably going to just make sure that there isn't any formatting from Word in here. So I use this little toggle button to clear all my formatting. And it doesn't look like there was much in here, so that's good. And I'm just going to clean this up. Actually, I'm going to add it. What I have found recently is sometimes the text editor works better if I add it, and then I come back in here and edit again. So if you ever run into like little bits of issue where you're trying to edit something and it's just not working the way you want it to, try that. Try just saving it and then coming back in, and it will often just fix itself. So we'll save this and see what this looks like. And that looks just fine. I like that a lot. Now I'm going to, now that I've added my text, I'm going to add the event. So I'll go add new block. And then right here, we have add an event. So we can upload an image, and let's do that. Let's upload an image here of our guy that you can meet. And then we will add here a title for our event. Now, what's great about this is if you're following me, when I post this event, you're going to see this event posted in the Vcard app. You'll see a notification for it. So I can put in the date here. And then it asks me for what time zone I am in, which is important because you also have the ability to turn on and off events automatically. So we need to know what time zone it is, so we know when to what part of the planet you're on and what time to turn off your event if you want to remove it automatically after it's over. So you can put in your start time and your end time, and then if you have a venue, like a physical location where this is going on, you can add that there, and they do. So this is going to be at Les Schwab's. So we'll put Les Schwab's here, and then we'll put a street address. And you put your city, your state. They didn't give us a zip, but this would probably work anyway. And then you have the ability to add a Map It button for a physical location. You can add a Map It button as well, and then you can put in here a description of your event. Oh, here's the toggle, automatically remove. So if I want to remove this when the event's over, especially people who have a lot of events, you can put that there. You can put a description of what's going on at the event. Let's see here. Come get a picture. So we have this, a description of what's going on there at the event. Now, if your event you need to purchase tickets, you can put a link for purchase tickets here. If your event has registration, you can link to the registration. If it's an online webinar or a Zoom meeting, you can put a link to the webinar, and then you've got webinar instructions here. You also can turn this into a lead capture form. So if I wanted to know, who's interested and who's planning on coming out to this Les Schwab event, I could do that. I could put my RSVP form here. I could say I want to know what their name is, their phone number, their email address, and then I could even have that emailed to myself or someone else on the team who would basically, anyone who signs up for the event, it will also be saved here in your vCard, and you can download a list of attendees as well. So let's see if I can print. So it's a pretty nice little system here, because you can add this RSVP. You don't need to, but if you do, people can RSVP for you. They can tell you how many people are in their party, how many people are planning on coming, and then you can, like I said, export a list of all these people into like an Excel file and take it with you to the event and check people off as they show up. So here we go. Let's add our event. And there we go. And if you heard anything in the background noise, that's Bosco. He is my my schnoodle who's always with me, and he's got an itch, so he's making it known there. That's what that is, if you were wondering. And let's do this. So this is sponsored by Les Schwab. Let's add an image for Les Schwab too. So I'm going to click on image here, and I'm going to upload an image of our sponsor. Our sponsor is Les Schwab, so I'll click on that, click open. And this will upload my file here. I have to name my file, and then we have the option here, since this is a sponsor, we should probably link to their website too. So you can put in a link here. Now you can do an external link like we're going to do. You could also link to another page on the site. Look at that. You could have a choice here. You could link to an internal page, or you could do like what we're going to do here is put in Les Schwab's website. And I'm not sure if that's the right URL, but close enough. We'll just use that for now to show you. You could add a caption if you wanted to as well when you add an image. We click save. And there we go. So you can see here, we've got, this is coming along. This looks pretty good. We've got an image here. I can resize that. That looks a little big. There we go. That looks better. So yeah, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. If I want to, I could kind of edit this a little bit. So maybe I want to come in here and edit this, and actually, I'm just thinking here, no, I won't do that. I'll leave this the way it is. Yeah, I'll leave this the way it is. So so that's how you add an event here. And then I've got some other things that I want to promote as well. So let's go back over to the home page. And this is what's great about Vcard is you can take anyone in your company. You can take your VP of finance you know, you could take your bookkeeper and you could turn anyone in your company into a sales and marketing person. Just give them a card and fill that card with information that promotes the business. So, you know, for example here, let's add some blocks here, add some ideas here. So we're going to add an image block here. And let's upload an image for buying tickets. So that's a call to action. They want to sell tickets. They want to make it easy. They don't want you to have to search for the buy tickets link. So we can just add this here to her page. And then again, this would be an external link. And we've got a buy tickets link here. This is where you buy your tickets from Ticketmaster. I just highlight that URL, Control C, copy that, go back over here, put that in, and press save. Now I've got a buy tickets on here. And again, you can see that comes in, that's really big, so I'm going to just resize it till I'm happy with it. There we go, buy tickets. Now I can add a few more buttons as well, so let's do this. I'm going to add that. Another one that I might want to have here. Let's see here, I have listen live. Let's do that one. And again, I've got listen live here. That's the shop. Where's my listen live? And here we go, listen live. So they've got an app here with a PDX Hawk. I can add this. Go back over here, put in my external link, copy and paste, right click paste, and save. So I've got listen live, and again, I'm going to resize that so it looks good there. Perfect. And then let's go and let's add one more. So we click on image again. And hello image. Upload. And I should have, oh, I thought I had one more there. But that's good. That's a good for now. That's a good start. You can see I've got two there. And if I want to reorder these, okay, if I want to put listen live above buy tickets, I just drag and drop that block right there. You can see how easy that is. The other thing I might want to do here is I might want to add my sponsors, right? So maybe I want to do rotating, like a slideshow for my sponsors. So I can go add a new block. And then let's do photo gallery slideshow. Let's put up our sponsors. So we're going to upload our sponsors' logos. We'll start maybe with Fred Meyer here. And you put the logo there. You have to name it. And then I think I also want to put a link to it as well. And I'll click save. Well, yeah, click save for that image. So I've got one image in here, and then I can upload another. So we'll do Jack in the Box as well. And then I could do and press save. And let's just do one more for the sake here. Let's do Oregon College Savings Plan. We'll click on that. And you would look up what that actual URL here is, but I'll just, for our sake tonight, is just put it in here. And press save. All right, let's add our slideshow. We click add. And then we can go through and you can see that now there's a lot of extra white space here. I think that's just because maybe my images that I loaded had too much white space. They were part of their image. So I'd have to go back and crop those images and find out why it's so large, because that just looks a little bit too much for me. But you can see here that this is, and then you should be able to click from those as well on the live site. The other way of doing this too is just to put them as individual images. That might even be a better way to put all your sponsors, just like I did listen live or buy tickets. You could put in each sponsor logo and have it link out, just like we did over here on the events page for the Charles Schwab logo, where we just put in the image and have it link out directly to Charles Schwab, or Les Schwab, I should say. So that's good. Let's go here. So we've added a homepage. We've got a nice events page. For the tickets here, I wanted to have a clear call to action on where to get tickets. We don't necessarily need to put any content on this tickets page. We could just link directly to it. So from a page itself, if you want to have an exterior link to something, you go to the page, you click on it, and you see this link sign here where it says a chain link. Click on that, and let's add an exterior page link to the tickets page. So I can grab that URL here again, bring it back, and put that in, and then apply that. So now that links to an exterior page. I also would do the same thing here for my shop online. So I've got my online shop here and on Bigcommerce, so I can grab that URL and then I can just add that here. Come back over here, click on online shop, and I could apply that. The other thing I could do is I could put some products here, just a few products, and highlight them and then link to the store as well. But that's just easy to put a direct link. And then we have our contact page. We can add a contact form here. So let's add a new block. And this one here, contact form. You can have multiple contact forms. So you know, like a real estate agent might have a buyer's form and a seller's form, right? You put in your email address and then you choose which fields you want on the form, like your first name, last name, email, phone. These are the basic ones. Those are the ones I typically use. It's just the basic ones because people don't really like to fill out long forms. But, you know, depending on your business, you may be able to get away with having, you know, putting the address and other information here. And then this last field is for whatever you want it to be, such as I could put comments here. And I click add. And then that has built my form. I like to add a little call to action on what people are doing here. So add a text block above your form. I click on text block again, and then I can say like contact Vicky, and I can just format that. I can actually choose one of these headers here if I want, like header 2. I can center that, and then you could have some additional text here like please, instructions, right? Please complete the following form, and I will get back to you within the next 48 hours. Yeah, whatever it is that you want to have there, you put your little information, and you press add. And that is how you create a contact form. So whenever you make changes to your vCard, you want to make sure you publish those changes. So right now we have an unpublished card. You can see here it's red. It's red, it means it's unpublished. Just simply click publish. And that automatically publishes the card, which now we can click over here if we want. We can view the card. And there we go. So you've done some great work tonight here with me to build a card. We've got some nice calls to action to buy tickets. Look at our menu here. We've got our event that we added here. You can even RSVP if you want on that. We've also added ticket information, shopping information. If I click on that, it opens up a new window and takes you right into purchasing tickets, which is great. That goes to the store, and then this is the contact form. I'll show you something here. If I fill out the contact form, you need to reach me too. If you have any questions about tonight's workshop, you can reach me at Cherie@vcardglobal.com. That is my email address. And so we can fill out the contact form here, press submit. And if I go back over to the editor, and on the Editor Home tab, we go all the way back to Editor Home tab, we've got a few things that I didn't show you yet. You've got your contact form leads and your RSVPs for any of your events. This is where you find them. You also see here any stats you have on your QR code. And soon we'll have additional stats just on your card itself. How many people have shared your card? How many people have viewed your card? That's all stuff that's will be coming out here shortly with vCard. Let's click on your contact form leads. And let's click on contact. And there we go. You can see here is the lead. If I want to, I can also export all of this information into a CSV, and you can then go and load that into your own CRM system. So that is our presentation for tonight. Thank you all for joining us.